How are you doing, CHoCH family? I hope everyone is keeping well, keeping safe, and trading safe as usual. So, changing character, CHoCH, whatever you want to call it, yeah, fractal breaks, whatever. Just I don't really care what you call it. Changing character, yeah. This is a very powerful tool if used in the right manner, yeah. What we need to understand is changing character from the middle of nowhere without any context. It's pretty much useless. So, when you're going to be using change character, you need to understand that it's just one aspect of the bigger picture. It's just one aspect of the bigger picture. You need to put it into context. Yeah, and this is why building your story is very, very important. So let's imagine we've got some sort of structure like this. I'm just making this up as I go along. Now, let's imagine we get change character here. Now, from an expectation or order flow standpoint, we're expecting, so we've got a breaking market structure, we're expecting higher prices in the form of a pullback. Then we get change character bearish from the middle of nowhere. And this is where you need to put your context, like the whole thing together. Yeah, put your story together. This change character might simply be to gather more demand to continue higher. If this is from the middle of nowhere, then for me, the way I see it, this is just liquidity is just weak and it's going to get taken. Now, does it get taken every single time? Of course not. Am I right all the time? Of course not. But this is something I've seen over and over and over again. If you're going to be using change character, make sure you have context built into it. So let's have a look at an example and I will show you exactly what I mean. So guys, I've replayed price here and as I'm just mapping out my structure, do a little bit of marketing. If you guys are enjoying the content on this page, give it a like, give it a share, and if you've not already done so, subscribe to this channel. Now, this is a good example because price is coming pretty much really nicely to the extreme. I'll just put a bit of context into this. It's taken out liquidity into the extreme. We have liquidity to target also. Now, forget all that. That's not what I want to focus on. Yeah. From here, so what we have here is a bearish change character. All good. All is good. From here, we then get, if I just keep playing price out, we want to see ideally a bullish change of character so that price realigns with the swing order flow. Now the problem, or where a lot of people go wrong here, is they completely forget about this context here, which is price is bullish. Price is bullish. We've now mitigated into the extreme. Now this is me building the picture here. We've mitigated into the, so price is bullish, we've chalked bearish in order to facilitate the pullback. We've now mitigated into the extreme after sweeping liquidity. We want to trade away from the sweep, which is trade higher, and we've got bullish change character. This is my bigger picture. This is my story that I'm building. Yeah. Now at this point, what you don't want to do is when you see something like this, which is a bearish change character, but it doesn't fit in with the story. It doesn't fit in with the overall story here. Now what this essentially is, you always have to ask, why did price do what it just do? And if you look at what's happened here is, we've got POI here, which is essentially our CHoCH created demand in this instance. If I just keep playing price out, we mitigate that, and when people are going to be looking to sell, forgetting the story, this is what we expect to happen following our bigger picture. If I just play price out, that's exactly what happens. Yeah, so it's very, very important to understand that change of character without context is pretty much useless. It's pretty much useless. And you really have to ask yourself, you want to be getting a sell from here, or do you want to be getting into a buy from here? So that's, it's your personal, view on things. It's completely fine. But for me personally, if I see a change character without any context to it, it's pretty much nothing. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me, other than building future liquidity. Yeah. So quick little insight into that. It's a place where a lot of people get it wrong, essentially. Yeah. And I just thought I would share my take on it. Yeah. So as usual, guys, if you guys have any further questions, just give me a shout. And until next time, trade safe.